What do America's favorite 90s child star, two obscure Croatian movie directors, and veteran actor Martin Sheen have in common? Well, they all worked together on a little-known movie from 2004 by the name of Jerusalemski Sindrom. On the 23rd of May 2018, Macaulay Culkin, famous primarily for the Home Alone movie series and consequent child star antics, did an AMA on the popular message boards of Reddit. In Culkin's AMA, to promote his new website Bunny Ears, a Reddit user by the name of Drook94 asked a simple yet intriguing question.
On IMDb, it says that you did a movie with Martin Sheen in 2004 called the Jerusalemski Sindrom, but there's very little information on the film online and no way to watch it. What was this movie and why is it so hard to find?
Although the question remained unanswered by Culkin himself, it sparked more than a little interest from other Redditors. The IMDb page Drook94 referred to gives little more information. Jerusalemski Sindrom was indeed from 2004 and written and directed by Croatian father and son team Dominik and Jakov Sedlar. When looking into these guys, I was surprised to find both of them had quite an extended filmography under their belt, starting first with small Croatian film projects and eventually graduating, making their way to more modern and Western documentaries. Somewhere in between is our piece of lost media. A piece of information we do have is the description as found on IMDb.
Follow Bozidar and Mary through their epic journey of adventure. Watch as things take a turn for the worse. See if the powers of love truly can conquer all. Watch as the two become more powerful than any other humans on Earth. But will it be enough to conquer the evil forces on Earth?
As far as Martin Sheen's involvement goes, it might not be as surprising as one might first think. Sheen first worked with Jakov Sedlar in the 1995 religious communist drama Gospa.
Now remember, these are not sophisticated people. They're very simple, very humble people, simple, faithful people. So when God singles out your child, what can you do? How can you object?
Are you saying that you believe that God singles his children out? Is that the official position of the church?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
In 2003, he featured in another drama, this time directed by both the Sedlars, called Mercy of the Sea. His daughter, Renee Esteves, is even listed as part of the cast. He also narrated a documentary for them named Tudjman in 1997 about a Croatian nationalist turned president. Sheen also seems to have visited Croatia several times outside of shooting. He initiated plans for a religious sculpture of the Mother Teresa to be erected on the island of Brac. It seems though that this long-lasting working relationship would come to a rather disenchanting end with the filming of Jerusalemski Sindrom, the last of the Sedlar's projects Sheen would ever be involved with. But what about Macaulay Culkin? How did an actor most known for family-friendly comedies end up in a Croatian drama with such a strange and convoluted plot? Culkin must have been around 23 during the filming of Jerusalemski Sindrom. He was trying to get back into acting and put his allegedly troubled teenage years behind him.
Same as any kid. That was the whole thing. I mean, everything that I do for some reason becomes this big crazy thing, even though any normal person does it. Like, yeah, I'm a kid, I had a beer, I smoked a joint. Big deal. You know what I'm saying? And it's not something I make a thing out of or anything like that,
During this time, he played in some mainly unsuccessful indie and rather out there films. Although there seems to be little to no record of him being in Jerusalemski Sindrom, it would kind of make sense for him to try his hand at something like this during this period in his life.
because like I said, it's something that comes naturally to me, and I kind of did miss it. And something like I said, I didn't go out there and seek it. I didn't find it. It found me in this way, and I feel I'd like it. That's the thing.
Did you protect your money, by the way?
Yeah, no, I still got, I actually live below my means. I lead a very, very simple life.
So you have enough that you could.
I'm not doing it. I'm not working because I have to work or anything like that. Actually, I have all the money I need. So this is all about just me wanting to go out there and do some cool, interesting kinds of things.
And we'll ask about that in a minute.
So, we've established some connection between Culkin, Sheen, and this piece of lost cinema. But one question still remains. What happened to Jerusalemski Syndrome? Why does it seem to have been erased from history? On the film's poster, depicting its American release title, Syndrome Jerusalem, it mentions the film's release at the 61st Venice Film Festival on Monday, September the 6th, 2004. In a place called Sala Perla at 10 p.m. It also apparently won the festival's Peace Prize for Best Film, although little information about the award is found online. After several attempts at finding more information ending miserably at web pages claiming they had the film right then and there for me, I did manage to find a small nugget of information. A page about Jakov Sedlar on revolvi.com has Syndrome Jerusalem listed as a docudrama. Searching more, I came across an Italian page on the website Coming Soon. After applying Google Translate, what is potentially the real plot of Jerusalemski Syndrome comes to light.
A Croatian actor, a nephew of a Jew who died in Auschwitz, and the son of a dissident murdered by the communist regime, seeks refuge in acting to avoid any contact with politics. When his girlfriend dies in an attack in Israel, he begins a Dantesque journey in search of the sense of art in a world dominated by war and hatred.
Then I decided to ask about the film and its directors at the Croatia subreddit. Maybe people who spoke the language and lived in Croatia could help me fill in some blanks. Their reactions towards the Sedlars was mostly negative. It seems they, along with a fellow actor in the film Božidar Alić, have been controversial figures in Croatia for their supposed ties to Nazi apologism and quote, crap nationalist bullshit. To be honest, looking at their filmography and even Jerusalemski Syndrome summary, this doesn't seem too far-fetched. As far as I'm concerned, this might be one of the most pivotal reasons why the film got cancelled in the first place, and why the people involved with its production and actors don't mention it until this day, which in turn reveals why it is now considered a piece of lost media. But there might be a glimmer of hope on the horizon.
No, I never even heard of Jerusalem Syndrome. Sorry. Here's your well, it's about time.
This reference shows Macaulay Culkin at least acknowledges Jerusalemski Syndrome's popular status as a piece of lost media. We can only hope that there might be more to come. If you enjoyed this kind of video, be sure to let me know by maybe liking it or leaving a comment. Also, if you have any more information about Jerusalemski Syndrome or any of the people involved, please let me know.